My name is Bianca Donahue. I am a soon-to-be Master Stylist here at Store 370, and I am super passionate about curly hair. I'm so excited to share with you super awesome techniques on coloring and cutting textured hair. So come on with me and we will get started. Beautiful model Shay, and today we will be taking her into a beautiful blonde with lots of dimension. And first we're going to actually cut her hair into a curly cut, which will complement her color in a fabulous way. So we're going to get right into it. Sorry, I was having issues with the audio for this clip. So Shay has been a client of mine for over 2 years. When she first started coming to me, her hair was extremely compromised, and chemical and thermal damage destroyed her disulfide bonds and keratin protein, leaving her hair permanently straightened. So what we did was put her hair on a heat-free hair plan with protein and moisture treatments with seasonal haircuts. Her hair is now the happiest it's ever been, and her elasticity, porosity, and density has returned. So here we're performing a dry curly cut. We used a traveling guideline from the occipital bone and below with 45-degree elevation. Once we reached the highest point of the head, we used 90 degrees elevation. A nice tip is when cutting curly hair, you always want to use 0 to low tension, and this just ensures that it keeps the hair at the same desired length. Also, curly clients normally don't have issues with their length. It is mainly the interior of the silhouette that gives the cut its shape. Okay, so we have finished her cut. What we're going to do is go in and we're going to do a double process. We're first going to lighten her hair with chromatics, get about 2 levels of lift. Our goal is to have a blonde, dimensional blonde with dark and light blondes. So first we're going to do it all over with the chromatics, 6AG, because she's a natural level 4. She's going to pull a lot of red and some orange. So the 6AG being an ash green, the blue and the green are going to help combat and pretty much diminish that color into a nice neutral. So we're skipping zone 1. I personally feel as if it would leave a nice soft, her natural would be a nice soft shadow root. And when the grow out happens, it'll be a lot easier for her hair to blend together. So I mixed 1.5 ounces of 6AG with 20 volume developer. I'm gonna let this sit for 35 minutes. This is gonna bring her to a nice, rich, dark blonde before we put in some added dimensional blonde. So the technique that we're using is called contour highlights. What's interesting about it is that it's specifically made for curly hair. Curly hair has so much movement and texture going on that it creates a lot of dimension and it reflects light a lot more than people that have straighter hair. So what we're trying to do is pinpoint and pick out certain curls that will reflect the most light. The lightener I chose to use was Blonde Dimensions, and the reason is because it is one of the most gentle lighteners to use with a lot more conditioning. It's also one of the lighteners that doesn't give the most amount of lift, so I can kind of control it a lot easier compared to something that is a lot harsher. So instead of using foils, I'm using these from film. This is allowing me to actually see exactly what I'm doing, where everything is going. It's keeping the lightener moist. And it's allowing her hair to not move as fast as I would like. And as you can see, we're getting a nice amount of lift right now. I only use 20 volume developer, and it's really doing its job. Started in the back with 10 volume developer, just because I knew it would sit the longest. As I worked my way up her head, I used 15. In the nape, just about here, and then as I go up farther up towards the highest point of the head, I'll use 25. And that will just make sure that everything's lifting at the same amount. We don't want anything sitting for too long. Next, we're going to use the Cat Protein Treatment. It's an anti-damage protein reconstructor. It's going to help prep her hair for the next process, which is the toner. And it's just going to help equalize her porosity and keep her integrity very healthy. So we plan on toning with a 9N. The reason being is because it has a brown to tan background. It is going to control the warmth that we see. We do want to keep some of the warmth, but using the 9N, the blue violet background will help control some of these yellow and orange tones that we're seeing. And then that red will just be like the nice amount of touch for what we need for the warmth.
Thank you for considering me for Ulta Beauty's design team. I love Ulta and all things beauty. I really hope this video inspired you to try out new texture techniques, and I look forward to collaborating with you soon. Bye! I'm hot. Okay, ready?